Hey there, my fellow jewelry enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel, Memory Lane by Marie, and I'm Marie. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for returning, and I hope you hit that subscription button to let me know just how much you appreciate it. Today, you guys, as you can see, we are looking at Potomac's bead box, and I want to say thank you and shout out to Potomac for sending me this bead box. It is sponsored by them. They offer beautiful beads in their beading subscriptions, and they have two boxes. They have this one, which they've sent to me, which is the best bead box, and then they have one that's larger than this. This one is about $25, I believe, $25.99 per month, and then the XL box, the extra large box, is $39.99 per month. And of course, depending on how long or the time frame for which you agree to subscribe, then the price is reduced accordingly to save you a few dollars. So if this is something that you like, if you are into bead weaving, which is what this box of beads kind of caters to, those who really enjoy bead weaving. Of course, there's nothing wrong with beading with smaller beads, stringing, but if that is something that you will enjoy, then you will enjoy this Potomac bead box. And as you can see, it is packaged very well. I love the boxes. I love the magnetic closure on the front. You can keep your leftover beads that you do not use in, you know, a project here. You can keep the remaining ones here, or, you know, you can find some other, you know, storage solution. But I just think that this is very smart packaging, and, you know, reuse, recycle. And so let's get into it, you guys. Again, as I stated, Potomac has gorgeous beads. They do send them based on the theme, and as you can see, this month's theme for the month of February is Love Affair. It says, a stolen kiss, a heartfelt glance, a tender caress. Have your soul glowing with the candied hues of soft pink, delicate lavender, and gentle sea foam, and feel those first drums of love again with this month's Love Affair best bead box. Let sweet daydreams dance across your creativity and see what fabulous designs you will create. Love Affair. And of course, on the back of that is listed the items that are included. The good and interesting thing about Potomac, what is included in the best bead box, is this pattern. All right, so they send you a pattern to create a jewelry piece, and of course there's an artist who does this, and they send you all of the items that will be necessary to create the piece that they're sponsoring that month. And I like that they send it separate in its own little package, so that you don't have to try to wade through and figure out which item belongs in the additional items that you can add to your stash, and the ones that are dedicated to creating the patterned jewelry that they sent for the month. So we'll look at this one second. First, we'll go through those items, those beautiful beads that can be added to your stash for those various projects that you choose to make. And I see some really interesting and pretty things here. I love that many of them are in resealable Ziploc bags, so that if you don't use all of the items, then you don't have to run the risk of losing them. And I love that each bag is labeled. And so, as you can see, I opened it right with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out what is what according to the list that they sent. And I see some that I really like already. All right, so Beading Happiness is what they're calling it. That is the rendezvous necklace. those are the items listed here. But we're going to go with the beads for our stash first. So it says, first up, 6 Potomac crystal heart beads in 10 millimeter. That would be these. Oh, aren't these adorable? Very pretty. Sparkle. Looks like faceted. Looks like it even got even has a little AB finish on it. Can you guys see that? Very pretty. Nice sparkle, and the hole is vertical. Hole is vertical. Right? So you want to either drop it down this way, or if you don't mind that the hearts sit horizontally when you create whatever you're creating, that's fine as well. Who said that it had to lay vertically? But just in case you were wondering, that is where the hole is. And so I think those are gorgeous. Yep, crystal hearts. 10 millimeters. 6 of them. Next up, 4 grams of Mayuki seed beads. 6 O's. These are the 15 O's. I don't see them, you guys. These are the 15 O's. These are, here they are. The 6 O's. Oh, these are a pretty color. They are teal lined crystal. Teal lined crystal. I usually don't like to open them, but I just want to see if it's not in a Ziploc bag, because we know what can happen. All right, okay, there's a little opening for me to see it more closely. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that pretty? It is teal lined crystal. I like those. Those are pretty. Next up, 3 grams of the Mayuki seed beads in 15 O. And so we can see those. Those are tiny. I am not going to chance it and open those. But I do like the color. The color is opaque ivory. I do like that color. It's rare that you find ivory beads, you know, for like off-white, or you know, if you're wearing that type of color like that. Next up, 1 glass cabochon, 20 millimeters. I saw that. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna take it out so you guys can get a closer look. Look at that. See that? That is very pretty. It reminds you of the spring. It's coming, you guys. Spring is definitely coming. Lovely. 1 gram of Potomac crystal rondelles, 1.5 by 2 millimeters. 1.5 by 2 millimeter. Crystal. That would be these. And this crystal light opal. Look at that. It's a nice shimmer. Looks like a light blue almost. Okay. Next up, 2 check glass heart beads. Saw those. Oh, look at it. The heart is like offset. It's not perfectly shaped. Look at that. It's only on one side, spoiled on the other side. Look at that. Aren't those cute? Love it. It says they are volcano, Potomac crystal, devoted hearts. And the color is being called Volcano. Love it. Those are gorgeous. I'm going to leave those out so I can look at them. Next up, you guys, they have... Oh, wait a minute. No, these are the check glass beads. I mean, these are the 2 devoted crystal heart pendants. These are the... Let's see. 2 check glass heart beads and 2 devoted heart crystal pendants. So these are the devoted heart crystal pendants. Gorgeous. Then there are 2 devoted heart, 2 check glass heart beads. This is the only thing that I see that could be those. These are hearts. These are jade gold folklore hearts, but I don't see a description on our description list for folklore hearts. So I know these are crystal hearts. So these are the 2 devoted ones. It says that on the packaging in Volcano. Gorgeous. It also says we're receiving 2 check glass heart beads. And the only other heart beads that are here are these. And they're called folklore hearts in jade gold. So, gonna go with that. I do love the gold wash on these. They look very vintage. And of course, the hole is vertical. It's a small hole. But I do love that gold wash. And it's called jade gold. And these are called folklore hearts. At least they're called folklore hearts on the bag. I don't see folklore hearts on the description list. So we're going to go with that. They are the same. Those are also very pretty. I'm going to lay those out as well. Next up, you guys, 4 grams of Storm Duo beads. That would be these. Oh, I love this color. 7 by 3 millimeter. And this color is called Lava Red. Love that. Those are very pretty. I like the shape of them. Storm Duos. You see that? Very pretty. Next up, 7 grams of brown Amazonite round beads, 4 millimeters. Amazonite. That would be these. And they're called brown, but don't see a lot of brown. I see a lot of blues. But I want to open them because I think they're pretty. I want you guys to get a better look. But I don't want to spill them. There we are. Look at that. Very earthy. Round beads, 4 millimeters. Brown Amazonite. Got 7 grams. I love these. They kind of look like agate. Okay. And then last but not least, you guys, there are 100 Potomac crystal rondelles, 2 by 3 millimeter. That would be these. These are gorgeous. And tanzanite. Let me take them out so you guys can get a better look. Love the sparkle on those. You see it? Love the sparkle on that. Now, did I skip over something? Because I seem to have a bag of Los Parpuca and Rose Splash. And I did 3 grams of Los Parpuca beads, 5 by 4 millimeters. I love these. I like this little pink. It's very cute. 3 grams of Los Parpuca beads, 5 by 4 millimeters. Let's get them out, you guys, and get a closer look. Oh, I like these. It's a very interesting shape. Looks like a smooth, almost looks like a triangle or cone, but the edges are smooth. And then they have like a little wash on them. It looks like a little gold finish wash. Cute. They're called Rose Splash. So I guess the splash is the gold. I like these. These are very pretty. I think they fit very appropriately with the theme of Love Affair, particularly these beads. Right, we're used to, for the month of February, lots of reds and pinks, and I think these fit perfectly with the theme of Love Affair. So there you have it, guys. These are the beads that Potomac has created for the month of February as like a stash builder. And I think my favorites are these hearts here. I really like these check glass hearts. I like that the heart is offset, kind of. And then I like these as well. The packaging said that they were folklore hearts. And I like the green and the jade color with the gold wash. And they are double-sided, so if you wore them as earrings and they happen to spin around, you would be covered. And so I think those are really pretty. They have a vintage look to them. So that's what they're offering this month for the stash building beads. Move those off to the side, and we're going to look at the rendezvous necklace, which is the patterned, patterned jewelry. Let me get these back in here, you guys. Which is the pattern that they sent this month. And so in the best bead box, you get a pattern included in your subscription. If you get the larger size, then they send you 2 patterns. And of course, the beads that go with them to get the project done. So this rendezvous necklace, you guys, I'm looking in through the bag right now, and I see some really pretty colors, some faceted beads. And the extra large box, as I stated, you get a little bit more. You get 2 patterns, and of course more beads to add to your stash. And so let's take a look at what they sent to make this rendezvous necklace. Okay, all right. Well, let's get started, you guys. One rendezvous necklace pattern, that would be this. It's included in the subscription, in the packaging. And then, of course, let's get into the beads. So 4 Potomac crystal pear drops, 18 by 13 millimeter. That would be these. And this is what caught my eye through that bag. I love the finish on these. They're saying that they're a blue-green rainbow. Love that blue-green rainbow. The iris, sometimes it's called. Look at that. Those are so pretty. Those are so pretty. Love it. Again, they are pear drops, and they've got facets. The light is just dancing across them. I love those. Next up, 5 grams of my Yuki seed beads in 11.0, and then we have some Toho seed beads in 8.0. So these are the 11.0 in galvanized gold. You can see those tiny ones. And then there are the Tohos in 8.0. Okay, that's the beading wire. These are the closures. And these are the 8/0s in silver lined. 8/0 silver lined, crystal silver lined, and 8/0 by Toho. Okay, so here are our seed beads. The gold, galvanized gold. These are 11/0s. These are the silver lined 8/0s in Toho. Crystal, frost crystal, silver lined frost crystal. I like those. All right, so I can see the color palette building there. And it does look very spring-like, you guys. You see that? Looks very light. Right? In preparation for some warm weather. You know, a nice neckline where you can show it off. Very cute. Next up, 4 grams of check glass faceted rounds and 4 millimeters. That would be these. And the doesn't really give us a color. It's just a mix with a SKU number. So if you wanted more of them, you can certainly go on the site. But I'm getting hues of purple and pink. All right, pretty. Will look really nice with these pear drop. Right, kind of brings out the purple in them. So I think that goes really well. Next up, 10 grams of rose quartz rounds, 6 millimeters. I know that would be these. I like rose quartz. I don't wear a lot of pink, but the pink jewelry that I do have, it is often rose quartz. And so that's just your standard 6 millimeter round bead in rose quartz. 10 grams of that. And then 50 silver plated head pins. Wonderful. I love that they send the head pins. And 3 feet of stainless steel beading wire in the 49 strand, which is a very flexible, the one that is very flexible. The higher the number, the more flexible the wire. So I believe it also comes in 7 strand, and I think there's another one between 7 and 49. It escapes me right now, but I know the 49 strand is one that's flexible. So when you bead on this 49 strand bead-along wire, your necklace will be very, flexible. It won't be that stiff necklace. Although there are occasions when the stiffness works, but they sent the 49 strand bead-along wire for this necklace, and of course that will give you a more flexible necklace. So good job, Potomac. We got the beading wire, we've got the head pins, the 2-inch ones, which I really love. I think that's my favorite length, unless you're trying to make little dangles, and then of course smaller ones will suffice. And so here are our head pins, here's our beading wire, and then you have your lobster clasp and your crimp bead, and it looks like a jump ring. So yeah, you got a jump ring, your crimp beads, and your lobster clasp as your closure for your necklace. And those are some really gorgeous beads. Last but not least, we have some rosaline check faceted rounds in 4 millimeter. Check faceted rounds in 4 millimeter. And so yeah, I think all of these go together. I think I'm just in love and in awe by these gorgeous pear drops. Love the faceted, love the blue-green rainbow finish on them. And there you have it, guys. This is just a review of Potomac's Best Bead Box. Again, they offer 2. This is the regular one. They offer a larger size that gives you more stash and 2 patterns in which you can follow. They offer assistance and creativity help on their website, PotomacBeads.com. And if this is something that interests you, go on over there and check them out. So that's it for me today, you guys, on Potomac. Thank you for stopping by. Again, I want to say hello to my new subscribers, and thank you for coming back to my returning ones. Again, don't forget to click like and click subscribe. Help me out on that YouTube algorithm, and I would greatly appreciate it, you guys. As always, stay safe, stay positive. Thank you, thank you, thank you.